All right, so social media is a huge part of our lives these days. There's no getting away from it. I'm sure you've seen some of your friends go on social media breaks and then they come back from their break and they say, oh my gosh, it was so refreshing to put my phone away and not check Facebook, Instagram all the time. But the thing is, they still come back.
The Jesse Reynolds Show.
On KiSS 105.3.
So what I'm trying to say is I don't think we can escape social media, and I don't know that we'd want to because it does a lot of good. But the thing about it is it creates a lot of pressure, social pressure for people to compare themselves to each other, especially when you look at likes. Why does Stacy have 5 more likes than me when my selfie is so much better, right? You know you've done it. Well, Instagram realizes those pressures, and now they're flirting with the idea of hiding likes. So the likes on Instagram would still be visible to you, whoever posted the photo, but your friends and followers wouldn't be able to see how many likes your selfie got. Now, I think this is a brilliant idea. By the way, don't freak out if you don't like it. Instagram says they have no plans to launch this feature yet. They're just testing it out and seeing if people would be into it. I think it's brilliant. Do you remember back when social media didn't have likes? There was a time, kids, when Facebook was comments only, and I preferred that because, A, it forced people to actually comment, and if they thought something was funny or if they thought you were handsome, they had to say it. They couldn't just click like. So I think it would force people to actually engage with each other more because they would have to comment. Hello, KiSS. What's up?
I'd just like to call in for my own birthday, as sad as that sounds.
It's your birthday today?
Yes, sir.
Happy birthday, Francois. How old are you?
36.
All right, not a bad age. Still rocking it. What do you got going on for your birthday?
Go bowling, eat out at the work.
It's got to be cosmic bowling, though. Tell me it's cosmic.
I don't know. It's for tomorrow, so I don't know if they have it. But
Oh, all right. What do you get at the works?
I don't know. I haven't been there in like 5 or something years, but everything is good there, really.
It is. Listen, there's one that I'm obsessed with, not just because of the name. It's called Some Young Guy, and it is delicious. It has cream cheese on a hamburger, and I know it sounds crazy, but it's really good.
Huh, I might try it, yeah. I remember trying this one. It was peanut butter burger. I was like, okay, I had my doubts, but it was pretty good. Just wondering, can I do a request for a song, though?
Sure. What do you want to hear?
I can't think of anything else right now, but 50 Cent the birthday one there, what is that called?
Into Club. Into Club.
Yeah, probably.
Well, no, that is what it's called, Francois. And here it is now for you. Happy birthday. All right, so I need you guys to help me feel better about myself. Something really weird happened to me this morning that made me feel really old and creepy. And if you know anything about me, I don't like feeling old. Creepy I can live with, but not old.
The Jesse Reynolds Show.
On KiSS 105.3.
So here I am this morning walking my 2 chihuahuas, and I live sort of near this. Well, it's a park. It's a playground. I was walking by the playground, and this little girl came running over. Oh, can I pet the dogs? You know, as kids do. Normally, it's no big deal. And I'm friendly with children. I used to be a lifeguard. I used to teach swimming lessons. So I know how to talk to kids, and well, at least I think I do. Maybe this is the problem. You'll understand what I mean in a second. This little girl runs up. Oh, can I pet your dogs? We chit-chat a little bit. But I guess she had run away from the playground a little farther than maybe her dad wanted her to. So from the playground, the dad screams, "Get back here! What have I told you about talking to strangers?" And I'm like, oh my gosh, like, I get the stranger danger lesson, but when you're the stranger and you know you're friendly, I'm like, I wanted to shout back, "It's okay. I'm not a danger." But then I realized that would probably make me seem way creepier than if I just was like, "Come on, dogs, let's go." But it made me feel really weird. And, I'm not a creepy person. Well, I'm sure opinions vary. But it just made me wonder, am I at that age now, and I'm barely 30 years old, am I at that age now where I have to be careful talking to children because I could seem like that creepy guy at the park? Do you know what I mean? Like if you're too friendly, like we live in such an unfriendly world that if you're too friendly to people, in this case a child, are people going to think I'm a creepazoid?
I hate to break it to you, but you're at that age.
Has this happened to you?
Well, I'm a mom, and if I saw some guy past his teen years, I don't care. You're stranger danger, friend.
I get it. And you know what? It's an important lesson to teach your kids. I don't think that they should stop. But when you're the stranger danger, it's insulting.
I get it.
So today is 420. I'm sure there's many people out there celebrating a specific plant, but we need to bump it up. We need to spread it out and celebrate more than just one plant. We need to celebrate the entire Earth because it needs our help. There is this awesome new song, which we're about to play, called Earth by Lil Dicky. He's a rapper and comedian. He released a 7-minute climate change awareness song and video on Thursday, and not 7 hours after it was released, it had already had over 2 million views. And I'm so glad because this is something that we all need to pay attention to, and finally people are starting to take this seriously. One of the things the video points out is that we only have 12 years to turn it all around, turn pollution around, get rid of plastic, save the oceans. If we don't turn it around in 12 years, there's going to be nothing left for any of us.
The Jesse Reynolds Show.
On KiSS 105.3.
So go watch this video. If you haven't seen it yet, it's 7 minutes long. I just tweeted it on my personal Twitter at If You Seek Jesse. But we're about to play the song. And it's not just Lil Dicky. He was able to get over 30 big, huge, famous stars to lend their voices to this video, including Ariana Grande. She plays a zebra. Justin Bieber is a baboon. And Snoop Dogg plays a weed plant. There's the 420 tie-in. Ed Sheeran's in it too. He plays a koala. Wiz Khalifa as a skunk. It's just so cute and entertaining, but also so important. So please go give it a watch. Lil Dicky Earth. Here it is now.
The Jesse Reynolds Show.
Hey, how you doing? It's Jesse Reynolds filling in today until 5. And get this, there's a new survey that asks people to name the top rules you're expected to follow at someone's house. And I didn't even know this was rude, but over a quarter of people said it's impolite to ask for the Wi-Fi password.
The Jesse Reynolds Show.
On KiSS 105.3.
Apparently, it's even ruder if you do it right when you get in the door, which I guess I could see that. Like, ding dong, what's your Wi-Fi password? Got Wi-Fi? So they say you're supposed to wait at least 30 minutes, and 1 in 10 people said they've actually refused to give out their password to a guest before. Well, yeah, maybe if your password's something really embarrassing, I would refuse to give it out too. So this survey looked at the most common rules you're expected to follow in someone's house. I'm curious if you guys have any of these rules or if you have any special rules. Like one my mom had, still has actually. Doesn't matter if you're related to our family or not. When you walk in the door, you're washing your hands. You got to wash your hands. She even has a sign on the powder room inside the front door. Wash your hands. That's my mom voice. We're talking about the floods right now because really, if you're in Ottawa or the surrounding area, there's not much else that you're doing this weekend except helping with the floods, hopefully, or at least hearing about them. Now, I just got a call from a city worker who is helping out with the floods between Pembroke and Renfrew on the Quebec side, where there's a lot of flooding. I know Gatineau's terrible too. We'll go through the specific areas in a few minutes, but he said that people are stealing sandbags off the manhole covers, off the covers of the sewer. You can't do that. Don't do it, because the reason the sandbags are on top of the manhole covers is to keep the sewage inside. So what's happening is when people take these sandbags off the covers, all the water is forcing the sewage up, pushes the covers off, and guess what's in the street? Yeah, I don't need to tell you, do I? Number 2, sound familiar? Disgusting. We don't want that on our city streets, do we? So if you see sandbags on the top of manholes, leave them there. They're there for a reason. Common sense, people. They're not just rogue sandbags hanging out in the middle of the street. Come on now.
The Jesse Reynolds Show.
Hello, KiSS.
Do you know what's going on Highway 31 by Ray's Reptile? There's 12 police officers searching the ground.
Whoa, what? Creepy. Beautiful day in Ottawa. It's a sunny Sunday, but a lot of people are still dealing with the floods. In fact, it's not just people being affected by the floods, but the volunteers that are dealing with them too. Shout out to you. Since this whole thing started, the city has received over 4,000 registered volunteers, which is absolutely incredible. Thank you for everybody who's volunteered. 1,800 of those volunteers just came in yesterday, it's just awesome. That's the heartwarming part of this disaster, is seeing how the community comes together to support each other. Hello, KiSS.
Oh, hi, Cruz. How are you, love?
Oh, this isn't Cruz.
What?
This is Jesse.
Jesse.
Yes, what's your name?
I'm Shirley, honey. I'm calling from the Petawawa area.
Oh.
I'm looking for Cruz, though.
He left. He doesn't work here anymore. He moved out east.
Oh, honey, don't tell me that. No, I don't like change. You sound handsome. You really, really do. But I don't like change, honey. Unless it's spare change, then I'll take it. But, oh, honey.
Aww.
Oh, Cruz. Well, you sound good, too.